Mark Tremonti just dropped a single today for his new project, and it's a cover of Frank Sinatra's I've Got You Under My Skin. That's right. Mark Tremonti has gone jazz. Let's talk about it. First things first, I guess we're gonna have to start distinguishing between Mark's different solo groups. He's starting to branch out into so many areas, it's gonna be tough to keep all of them straight. I gotta say, this one really took me by surprise. I saw the announcement last Friday, and while I had my own theories of what the new project might be, online forums were mostly leaning towards Sinatra, but it's still a little surreal. Mark Tremonti, an icon of modern metal and hard rock, releasing a cover album of crooner songs? Did not see that coming. But enough about that. Let's talk about the song. It's good. The big band arrangements are exactly what you'd expect from a cover. There's no new information there, but the real star of the show here is Mark's vocals. Personally, I've never been a huge fan of the crooner style, but there's a few songs that I've always loved, like New York, New York, and Fly Me to the Moon. That said, Mark does a fantastic job with this first single. It's not easy to accurately sing in the crooner style. Believe me, I've tried. So the fact that his voice is actually believable as a crooner is very impressive. Mark has a good baritone range to hit low notes while also maintaining a full voice, and he can get up into that higher range for the peak of the song. I prefer his upper chest voice since it has more clarity and bite, but that's a personal preference. I do have to nitpick one thing though. He adds in a very prominent before singing words like I've or I, and it bothers me. It sounds like he's saying, I've got you under my skin, which makes no sense. Since it's consistent, I know that he's doing it on purpose, but it's actually very inefficient for singing since you have to forcefully exhale extra air just to produce that sound. That means you're losing a good chunk of your tank even before you've started singing, all just to pronounce a consonant that shouldn't be there anyways. It's a known technique to sing a silent H before vowels, so that way your onset is nice and clean and relaxed, but this is a little overboard. I know it's a stylistic choice, but it's not one that I would have made, simply just to manage airflow properly. Despite that little gripe, the song is still very pleasant to listen to, and Mark does a great job embodying the crooner persona. If he chooses to perform any of these songs live, it'll be strange seeing him in a suit with no guitar, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. What do you think of his cover of I've Got You Under My Skin? Are you interested in crooner Tremonti, or is this just the bane of your existence? Let me know in the comments. Mark's new album is set to release May 27th, and I'll have an album review up shortly after it drops. I'll put that video here for you to watch, but in the meantime, check out one of these other videos about Mark Tremonti's metal solo group, and I'll see you next time.